Welcome to the Black Men Think podcast. If this is your first time here, know that the views and opinions expressed by the Black Men Think podcast are those of the Black Men Think podcast and not the individual members. With that being said, we're about to be unapologetically, undeniably black.
Yeah, I ain't had no 18.
Enjoy.
Go ahead, sip of the week. We here. We in it.
All right, let's get started.
We in it.
Let's get started.
We in it, y'all.
All right, man. Welcome to the Black Man Think podcast, where we elevate our black men because black men be out here thinking. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, review, rate, do all of the good stuff that you're supposed to do. And if you want bonus content, you can go to Patreon right now, patreon.com/blackmanthink, and join our community of thinkers over there.
Send it to 10 people.
Send it to 10 people.
This is a charge. Send it to 10 people, guys. Come on. Let's make this real.
If you want to send a voicemail, you can do that by shoot us a voicemail or text at 404-939-6477. That's 404-939-6477. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Sip of the week.
Alrighty.
We shout out to the homie DJ Five Me Up. He got me this for my 41st birthday. He brought it to the crib. So this is on him. This is what is it, 1800?
Yes, sir.
1800 Reposado.
Repo.
There you go.
Repo.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Still got a little bite to it.
I had 18 in a minute. I
Yeah.
don't know why y'all
Before we
love it,
jump
but
into it,
we in it.
I want to let you guys know something. So I was on my session with my therapist this week. And, I was telling her some things, and I was like, last week I was able to get up with a homeboy that came from out of town, and we did a podcast, Black Man Think. She said, pause, you got a podcast called Black Man Thinks? She's like, a lot of my clients will like that. Do you mind if I share it?
Yeah.
I said, of course I don't.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
if you guys are coming via that network, I just want to thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
This is a safe space. This is a space where we really, truly, honestly believe in black man's mental health.
Yes, we do.
And you will probably hear us say that repeatedly on episodes. But I am glad you're here. Thankful that you are here and share the word.
Absolutely.
But I just wanted to tell you guys
No,
that
that's cool,
I think
bro.
that was something that was very special.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the way that this podcast grows, right? Like, people find out about it, however you find out about it, and if you enjoy it, that's even better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for your therapist for even
Yes.
like sending that out to his or her network. I don't know if male or female, but thank you for sending that out. Tonight, what we getting into? Main topic of discussion. Do you want? I'm gonna throw the question out.
Let's get it.
Let's hit it.
All right. Where do the expectations around money and relationships come from? Is it culture, upbringing, or social media? Let's start there.
Oh, shoot, JD.
The expectations.
We there.
This day and time, social media like dictating everybody's relationship. You start looking at social media, think you doing something wrong.
Yeah, it can do it.
So you don't feel like them expectations are homegrown anymore. Like they don't come from.
Nah, it's
I
so
think it's
diluted,
both.
bro.
I think it depends on
Older, younger
age.
generation.
Yeah, I just say
yeah.
it
The
depends.
age just makes a difference.
I think for our age, I think it's a combination of both.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it is that home value, but I also think that they see the Joneses in them and like, hey, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of both, actually, for our age.
For
Because
our
we
age.
yeah, because we really
our age.
These technology were really just coming when we was in college. That's really what social
True,
media and
true.
stuff was really just coming alive.
I'm wondering if our age has like almost set themselves back because they're so tapped in, to social media. It's almost like the way that we learn the do's and do nots, the approach. I mean, half the time, honestly, I'm wondering if people our age. Oh, it's for real storming.
Yeah, it's for real.
That's facts.
Well, all right. But I wonder if the people our age can even walk up and holler at somebody. Or is it like
I think people have forgot how.
is it digital now? Is
I
it
think it's digital.
so
I think-
talk to
I
me.
think-
Talk to
yeah.
me. See,
I
listen,
think
we got the expert in the room.
No, I'm definitely not an expert.
Cross my legs like
I don't
that.
be outside enough to.
Tell me what it's like, because
Bro,
I ain't
I'm
been
not-
out there
I'm
in a
not
while.
Outside enough, but I think people still do our age, but at some point it's a cutoff.
What
Because-
age would you say that cutoff is at?
Shoot, what?
We 40, 41.
I think the people that are probably in the low 30s,
Yeah.
low to mid 30s, probably was that cutoff.
Legit
Yeah.
cutoff, bro.
I think so. I hear people like it's not even like a number anymore. It's like, what's your IG?
Bro, so low key. Before you keep talking, I was on the beach.
It's
the other day.
DM. They send DMs.
I was on the beach and me and my wife were sitting there chilling, and we seen like these group of girls and this group of guys walk up. First thing the dude said was like, what's your snap?
Yeah.
First thing he said, bro, he's like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm so and so. What's your snap? She was like, and we were like, what?
Yeah. That's how they.
Dog.
So
I'm gonna date ourselves right now. When we first started talking, we just like, hey, what's your home number?
yeah,
Right.
What's
your number?
What's your number? What time do I need to call you?
Yeah. Like,
We didn't
what
have
time
to
can I call you?
differentiate. Yeah, what time can I
What time your mama gonna let you on the phone?
Or the other way, hey, are you gonna be at this party this weekend?
Right.
yeah.
Cause that was the only way we could talk to them.
That was
Because
it.
I didn't get a cell phone until my 12th. Was it? Dang.
Yeah, the
when was it?
Nokia.
I
with the
definitely
little
was. I
light up,
definitely was.
little
I
light up
definitely was
antenna.
in high school when I got a cell
senior
phone.
year, I got like a
think I
little.
was senior.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
little
It
cricket
probably
phone.
could have
I
been
think.
Right.
prepaid or something.
Yeah, definitely
I
prepaid.
think it was voice
My
stream.
first phone was the Nextel. Chirp chirp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Sure.
my first phone, man. And it was for the
Nokia,
walkie-talkie because it was free.
It was, I think it had voice stream. It was before T-Mobile.
Yeah, it was voice
I had
stream.
voice
Yep.
stream. Yeah, I had voice
Yeah,
stream too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I do want to offer a little bit of pushback on the what's your snap, what's your IG, because I agree. It sounds crazy when I hear people say it, but the flip side of that is that's the way that they're communicating.
Yeah.
And then on an additional layer of that, they get an opportunity to, whether it's even though it may not be a real glimpse into that person's life, they get an opportunity to at least scroll and see what that person is about, what that person is outwardly putting out, right? Because we know social media, a lot of people might not put out all of the good and all of the bad.
Yeah.
But I get an opportunity to say, if you tell me what your IG is, I can go on your IG and I can see what you're putting out to the world.
Can I put something out there to make us think right now? Like, social media actually takes the social out of
It does.
what we're doing.
Well, because it's not social media anymore.
It's not.
Shout out to Gary V. I saw him say social media is actually dead.
It is.
It's not social media anymore.
It really isn't.
What it's called now is, and I know I'm slaughtering the term. He gave it a new term. I think he said not interactive media.
That's crazy.
It's not social media. It is. I'll have to find it.
What's his name?
Gary V. But he said it's not social media anymore. It's called like not performance media. But he was saying basically in a world where you are not on social media to socialize with people.
Yeah.
You're there to sell. That's where people are on social media now.
Consumer, like almost.
Yeah, he had an actual term for it.
That's kind of crazy. Even the concept though, like the idea, like you are marketing. Almost.
Yeah. Because I mean, and what he said, I was like, dang, that's like so real because nobody's there to be social anymore. When we got on Facebook, it was literally there for us to socialize with other
that's
people
true.
at our school.
That's
Now
true.
it's just ads. And,
It was comments. It was photo and comments. It was a video, pictures.
Yeah.
It was like hit up in the messaging, but now it is like promotion.
right.
Yeah,
So,
and man, I know because he posts so much, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it immediately. But yeah, he was like, man, it's not social media anymore. It's something else.
Interest media.
Interest media. That's what it is.
And I got you. I got five.
No, that's perfect because
That's what it's
that
called.
involves the
That really
likes. It involves the loves, the
You're
comments.
doing everything for likes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Everything.
People
That's
are
the
now
sad
finding
part.
out what are you interested in.
And I'm going to feed that to
and
you.
I'm gonna feed it. So, but it works on both sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like the algorithm is gonna go by whatever you've been
Correct.
clicking on, whatever you've been looking at. So they're gonna show you the things that you're interested in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna put out the things that you're interested in. So it's twofold. What you click on, they're gonna show you the things that they think that you like, and what you put out, they're gonna show that to people who they think
Yeah.
will like your content. But I was like, dang, like that's so real. It ain't social no more, bro. You ain't going on there.
The purpose is completely different. Now that you
shifted.
think about it, I
Completely
didn't
shifted,
even
bro.
realize that. Till
I
you
like
said
that blew my mind when I saw it. I was just like,
that's-
dang, that
Cause
is-
what was Facebook's
that's
real
crazy.
first name back when it first came out?
I think it was the Facebook. It was
Was it the Facebook or
the-
College
it was like
Book?
the-
No, it was
Facebook.
It was
the
college,
Facebook.
but wasn't it College Book? Then it was the Facebook. Then it was wasn't it? I think it was another name before that, wasn't it?
When it went to market, it was the Facebook. I don't know
Yeah.
what they were doing like prior to us seeing it, but when we got it, it was the Facebook.
No. Remember, me
crazy.
and Brian saw it before they actually started marketing it.
Oh, sure. I can't.
And I think it was called College Book because you remember it was just for college students. Remember?
But it's crazy to think about that. You literally had to have a college email
You had that
address
at college email,
to
yeah.
even have an account.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's why I think I want to say it was called the College Book. Cause me and B found it first, and then we like, oh, I don't want this.
Yeah.
And then when it started marketing, it was like the Facebook or something like that.
that's possible, bro. Like that story is just to see where things are at now. Because I mean, we've talked about it. I remember when they opened it up for high school students.
Yeah.
Man, I was like,
Right.
what is this?
And then they opened it up to everybody.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hold on.
Yeah.
But you got to think about that, right? Just the genius idea of that. Like this started as a social network platform for college students. And then
That was the pilot.
that was the pilot. Then you realize like,
They
hold
knew
on.
the path. They knew where they were.
Like, hold on. If they love it, high school students would definitely love it.
Yeah.
If they love it, grown-ups will love
Yeah.
it. And if we open it up to grown-ups, now we open it up to the world. And if we open it up to the world, it's endless. Now we can market.
Now we
And
can market. We can go global.
now once we're global, now we're paying for attention. And once you're paying for attention, that's why Zuck, well, I don't know what them stock shares looking like.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Zuck
over
in
there.
my AI life now. He trying to figure something else out.
Now I was looking at like his shares, like it's stupid. It don't even, bro. Like I thought I don't know the actual number, but it's somewhere in the amount of shares. Like their stock prices, it's like $700 some, and he has like 700,000 shares or something like that. It's yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah,
That's all we can say. Back to the topic.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we got all off. We got all off.
We went on the
727 is the price too.
That's where I was like, I was in there. Yeah.
So it's interesting. Like I saw some conversation. I don't even know how, I think it was like Keke Palmer or somebody. She was talking to somebody and she was like legit, she was going in on the idea that black women in general should, like, why is it that a woman of status feels like they have to find a man of status? Like, why can't you just find a man? Meaning, like, if you got money, why does he have to have money? Like, what is that? You know, like what is the idea? Who started that idea? Like, why is that a necessary thing? Because why does he need that? If he's a good man, if he's gonna treat you like a queen, if he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, like open the door for you as opposed to like match your debit account or match your, you know, check status, or if you pay for $250 this week, he can pay for $250 for your date next week. Like,
Yeah.
like why is that necessary for a woman of status?
And let me add something onto that because I think that's also we can equate that for them now to how they said a man has to have a job or a man has to work, right? Because if you notice when we was coming up, you know, women were like, oh, you know, it was our dad was like, oh, especially like to my sister, like, hey, your husband got to have a job, your husband got to work, your husband got to be doing X, got to be doing Y, got to be doing Z.
Yeah.
But to your point, if that man's, you know, let's say he's not working, but yeah, he loves her, he's helping, he's doing the things that he can do. Why is that not
Yeah.
enough as well? And I think that's things that are passed down from generation to generation.
That's exactly what it is.
And that's not always necessarily the case. Now, what I will say, I think what should be the underline is the person has to have ambition. The person has to have
yeah.
drive. The person has to have something. It can't
trajectory.
a trajectory,
Yeah,
right? As
1000%.
opposed to X, Y, and Z. Because let's be clear. When me and my wife first started dating, if that was the case, me and her would be married.
I ain't had no money. I can tell you that.
I know, like, so
was
you
a
know,
starving artist.
I was starving as well.
Yeah.
You know, so
Look, man.
I think, you know, so if we lived by that mantra, I don't think we would be with our partners at this moment. So.
Yeah.
I think the most important part of that, to answer your question,
And let me hold on. My wife made twice as much as I did. when we first got
I
together.
don't even want to know the
If not more.
Mine was exponentially different.
Using those SAT words,
Right, exponentially.
But I think what it is though, honestly, is for one, it's tradition, right? Like these are things that are passed down, whether good, bad, or indifferent.
Right.
The other part is society say one thing, and I'm honestly on that side of like, bro, you got to do what works for your household.
Correct.
What you said was very important though. There has to be, and this, I believe this, it should be like this on both sides.
Correct.
There has to be ambition and vision, and there has to be like some type of purpose and something that you want to do.
Yeah.
Like we can't judge each other off of like where we were, because we've all been in jacked up situations, and life goes on, and hopefully you come out of those bad situations and get into a better space. But like, bro, if you don't have the ambition and also the work ethic to go along with that, because ambition without work is like,
Come on.
That's
all
important.
right, bro, like we can have dreams. Dreams are cool, but like, are you actually putting in work?
That part.
But we also have to look at, I think it's important also to like, we can't set a timetable for some of those things as well, because it's so easy for us to be on some, yeah, you got this dream. Cool. I love that for you. Can we get it done in 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't get it done in 3 years. I can't wait for 5 years for you to get it done.
Right.
And who knows, bro? Like we've seen, I mean, we've all been in a situation where we've seen people who like, bro, year 6, they figured it out.
Right.
And it's been up from there. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to be very mindful of the decisions that you make. You can't be a very ambitious person to have dreams and goals and all of these things and not be providing financially and then be the spender.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro, like, all right, you got these dreams, cool. But you can't keep coming in here with J's every week.
Right. Right.
And ain't no money coming in. Like this is not a good, you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be some type of give and take in those scenarios. Because if you're the person that's like the quote unquote breadwinner,
Yeah.
and the other person is not the breadwinner, but the person that's not the breadwinner is like the one spending all the money, then like, hold on, man.
Right.
Like,
I'm curious, dog. Like, we gotta talk to the single man in the room. 'Cause you be seeing
Before
know,
you ask him that, I just want to
Yeah.
say, I just noticed your pants, man. Those are fly.
I appreciate you, dog.
I told you like he just got off a boat.
I mean, listen,
like,
you know, the boat
fly.
goes where I go. You know, the yacht follows me. Yeah, I appreciate it. I had a little event, you know what I'm saying? I had to go for it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I just want to give you your praises,
And I appreciate. See, black man got to lift another black man.
Yo,
up.
bro, I told you, like, that's a very rich look right there.
I know, right? I know. You do look
Listen,
very yachtish.
You gotta move before you
You
arrive.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
It's simple, you know, all black tee with the, I don't even know what fabric that is. bro.
I don't either, but it found me, and I found, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find the money eventually. Dog, as a single man out there, dog, like what you seeing right now? Like what like because you're a man, you have established yourself as a you're steady, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't need no help. You don't need you're not looking for a situation that's gonna help level you up necessarily. You can do for yourself. Like, do you feel like women? Well, first of all, let me ask you this: how soon do they have an understanding of like where you are financially, or is that something that you like try to hold back? Like, how do you present yourself initially?
How do they find out about me financially?
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like let's say you got a first date with somebody. Like what's your comfort gap of like, I'm gonna pay for this spectrum of a first date, or I'm gonna go ahead and ball out on this one. Like, is there
Never ball out.
never
first
that,
day.
never that.
Yeah, I mean, you know that, man.
I mean, I'm just curious, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want to set. I mean, for one, it may not work out, so you don't want to. You want to get some. I mean, especially living here, you always can be creative.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Atlanta- yeah.
Are we? So, is your question aiming at like a date? You starting off there, or just saying?
It just whatever experience you have in the sense of like, what type of women are you seeing? Are you seeing well off and they have a certain like standard?
Okay.
Are you seeing, moderate and they're more like what's the variation that you see?
I think you can kind of pick up on like, talking to. I mean, the first conversation you kind of pick up on.
What they
Yeah. I mean, if you're asking the right question too.
Yeah.
Just to try to get their lives. That's the part of social media with the younger generation, they don't know how to communicate face to face. So like that's
crazy.
what we have, the upper hand on, the older. I mean, we are older to to a certain group of people, but yeah, I mean, just being able to ask the right question to try to get a feel of what you're working with. But yeah, I mean, it's just for me. Fortunately, I usually don't attract women with financial challenges because that just ain't really my type, to be honest. I mean, like because if I'm thinking,
Why
to be
is that?
honest, if I'm thinking long term, right, I gotta think that okay, and I'm just saying like.
When you say financial challenges, are you saying people like you ain't dealing with broke women?
Like, yeah, like broke women, or if you just like you got a whole bunch of debt, like those are turn off to me. Like if it's not student loans, if
Not
you got
so like if you show yourself not having wise decisions.
right, exactly. Like if it's just a whole bunch of credit card, like and that's mainly the bulk of it. Then that's I mean I'm trying to figure out like what you've been spending on, but just student loans,
Student loans.
yeah, and you got the the education to show. I mean, everybody had their hard times, but I mean, at our age, you think that you would hope that you can see some kind of progression, as far as your financial status. But the thing for me is like, if I'm thinking long term, I got to think that okay, if we're together and it's a dual income household and something happened to me, are you gonna be able to hold the household down? So that's why it's like and I've met plenty of women that make more than me, and I mean that's fine. I mean because that's if we work out, then it's not like that's intimidating to me. Like because at the end of the day, before I met you, I was holding it down for myself.
Right.
So it's not like, oh man, the woman can't make. No, go ahead and make all the money. You can. That doesn't bother me or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it really comes to the communication and just asking the right question. And then, but you can kind of pick that up on the first date. You're not going to learn everything on the first date, but you can kind of you can kind of see like what you're working with.
You ever had anybody like curb you because you weren't on their level? Financially,
if they did, I didn't know about
You
it.
noticed
They
it?
might have. I mean, I've been curbed before. I mean, it hurt your feelings, but
we all been there.
And
boy.
we've
all have been there.
And look, I think it's important. It builds character.
oh yeah, it
You have
does.
to be
It
curbed,
does,
bro.
man. You got to get curbed. Be like me, like
Yeah, like what? I thought,
like
so okay, let me. Here's a scenario: you meet a young lady,
yeah,
and y'all having conversations. Like this is. I'm saying a woman of age where we on the phone with it. I ain't talking about no back and forth on IG. We on the phone with it, and her conversation is really centered around like, yeah, I like STK. I like Ocean Air. I like any other restaurant. That I like Nobu. I like is that the one that you're trying to take her out on a date?
It's a good question.
So
That's a great question.
Nobu's overrated.
we
by the
probably
way.
not
Go
going
ahead.
there. Like
Yeah.
like, but I mean, it's okay if that's what you like, but that doesn't mean like that's what I'm gonna be paying for. I mean, so I have to respect like if you like what you like, but
I
You
respect
just
it.
be like,
you
all right,
like
well,
me-
when you get off lunch, like I see you when you finish lunch.
but most times got happy hour special, so we going on happy hour.
Yeah.
I respect that. I mean, bro, I'm from, and my word really don't mean that in this space because I've been out the game since 2009. There's on the dating side, so I don't know what it's like, but bro, I've always been in the mindset of I'm always paying for the first date. That's just any guy that's not out here paying for the first date, bro. It's just not your time to be dating. No, bro.
No. So I'm
I'm
gonna challenge that. I'm gonna challenge that.
bro.
I'm gonna challenge that because
I don't care what.
no,
you gotta
I
say.
understand what you're saying. I'm not saying I disagree from the perspective of like you should be in position to be able to, but like, what if you kicking it with somebody that's like, nah, what's up? Like,
What are she's paying for the date? Or y'all
she's paying
splitting?
for the date. We split. Like, my point is, it's not that it's necessarily a prerequisite.
Correct.
Now,
Yeah.
Now you should be prepared, but it doesn't mean you have to, because
Correct.
you might mess around and find somebody that's like, "What's up? We going shot for shot. I got mine, you got yours. Let's do you." I'm just saying.
I've never been in a situation like. I mean,
I have, and that's why we got 4 kids.
yeah.
Oh, well, that I mean, come on. But to be fair, y'all also was in a situation where y'all knew each other.
Well, no,
prior.
okay, yeah, I give you that. I give you,
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
So we didn't have to go through all the phases of like getting to know, and we
Yeah,
already
yeah.
knew each other,
You
so
had
we
a
went
rapport.
straight. Okay,
There was a
that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's
But
a good point.
and the only reason why I give pushback, because I respect what you're saying, but the only reason why I give pushback on that is because if I'm in a scenario where I'm meeting a young lady for the first time, I am paying for that time. Just like how if I am in any kind of corporate structure, any kind of job,
I'm gonna push back.
okay,
because-
let me finish the thought first. But I am asking for your time at the end of the day, right? Like I'm not deserving of your time or any of that. Like I'm asking, if I don't know you, I'm asking for your time.
So you ask her out.
Yeah, if I
Yeah,
ask you out, I am
I
gonna
say
pay.
that thing mutual. you asking for my damn time
That what I
too.
said.
I
Yeah,
would,
'cause-
I would pay for it as a single
Yeah,
man. I would
I'm
pay
paying for the
it.
date.
That's why if I'm paying for it, I'm not going to STK. Or
But
Ocean.
that's the other side. Like if I'm paying for the date,
I would stay away from franchises, but I'll take you somewhere. You know, I mean, here you got a lot of options. If you somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, else, you know, in a smaller city, you may not have as many
Yeah.
options, but. Yeah, you just got to. That's why I tell a lot of younger guys, be creative. I think I was telling my cousin this or something like, yeah, just be creative with it, but don't go all out on the first date because it may
Yeah.
not, you know.
I
it
don't
may not
believe
work
on
out.
going all out on the first date, but I do
Right.
think that if I'm gonna ask you out, I'm gonna pay for that date. Now, once again, I ain't going to STK. I ain't going to. I'm naming these restaurants because they just whatever. It's probably a place better than that. I don't know. You know
Yeah.
that ain't my thing, but
You know the price point.
yeah.
that we're referencing.
But my thing is, if I'm gonna ask you out, I'm gonna pay for the date, but I'm also gonna pay for the date that I can afford to pay for.
Right.
I'm not gonna go outside of my.
So that's where I think people go wrong.
Yeah.
You named it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where you're trying to do more than what you really need to
Yeah,
do just
bro.
to impress,
Yeah.
just
Right.
to put off, put
right.
on, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like if that's not naturally really you, financially you better stay in your lane, bro. Cause
Absolutely.
you about to put yourself into a situation where like you've set the bar too high than what you can even like match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tori,
And
I want to hear Tori, like, because you had another side of that.
Well, I was gonna say, I think at the very beginning, to me, it is a level playing field, and what I mean by that is, if we are mutually interested in one another, there is no expectation that I am responsible for this.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is hey, let's get to know each other. Let's go out. Hey, do you want to meet for drinks? That's not me saying, hey, let me pay for you. That's, hey, do you want to meet for a drink? And
No, I said a calendar invite. I did not say I did not invite you on a date.
Right. And so,
Yeah, yeah.
so
All right.
I think that there needs to be space for you to know one another, right?
I respect
And
that,
when you getting to know one another, that's not me being responsible for you. That's me saying, hey, I do want to get to know you. What are you bringing to the table? What am I bringing to the table?
That's real.
And so I think a lot of times, and I think this also goes back from what's been passed down culturally, is that it's the expectation that men pay for it.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole lot of women that invite that you said, hey, let's get to know each other.
That
They
mean-
translate that as,
Yeah.
oh, I got lunch or I got
Oh,
drinks
yeah,
for free.
That's definitely
Like
what
that's
it
how
is.
they hear that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I was looking at something. I don't know if it was a podcast or something. Somebody was on there. They were saying, on your first date, go somewhere where you don't even have to spend any money.
It should
So
be
you can
Rocky
just take the
Mountain.
time.
Yeah.
You can just take the time and just get to know that person.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain. Hey, no, I agree with that though. Like I personally, this and once again, this
Like
is
meet
somebody.
in the park and just
Yeah,
talk.
no, straight
There you
up.
go.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
fine. And that's
Yeah.
fair.
If the conversation go well, then maybe you can say, "Hey, you want to grab something?" If it don't, and if it doesn't, rather then hey, you just roll out.
But
I'm down for that.
I also think that it is, as I am getting older and as I go through the therapy sessions and things of that nature, you also have to have clear communication.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Bingo.
and
Bingo.
so if you're expecting, and this is on the women's side, black women, if you're expecting the man to pay for it, you should ask, hey, are you paying?
No.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Let's get
100%.
let's get all of this.
100%.
Let's get everything cleared up
100%.
front.
That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a
Because
bar.
then I can tell you no. It's a, I'm not. This is the first time we meeting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for you, and I don't know you like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Me personally, I would pay for it, but I'm gonna be strategic.
If we go to
on-
McDonald's and we eating off the dining menu, maybe
I'll be
yes.
strategic on where I take you. Another
Yeah,
tip
that's fair.
is like
that's fair.
don't try to go somewhere where if you know she not a drinker, then cool. But if you can go somewhere where they don't sell alcohol, they're gonna
no,
cut
that's
your
real.
bill down
Tremendously.
They gonna cut your
Or
bill down
it's
a lot.
gonna let you see the real person.
Oh,
Like she not here to turn.
Yeah.
And let me just pause for a second. Why y'all offended if we take you to McDonald's? You eat McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying.
You
can't
eat
take it to
McDonald's
McDonald's,
all.
man.
No,
At
hold on,
least
hold on.
Chick-fil-A,
No,
bro.
okay. No, pause. When you by yourself, you know dang well you pulling up and ordering
McDonald's.
and ordering some McDonald's. So if I take
Off
you to
the dollar menu
off the
as well. You
dollar
ain't ordering no
menu.
doggone
So if
meal.
I take you to McDonald's. What's different than what?
Hey, mind you, these are married men that's been married 10 plus years.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it just leaves me out here trying to take this somebody to
I have
McDonald's.
a problem with the double standard. Like I feel like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there's this perception that, oh no, you didn't take me to where I want to go, or you didn't take me to this place. You eat this. Like dang well if I was not here, you'd be pulling up in the drive-thru.
And can I also add to that? Why is it that the man has to be the one to ask?
All right, so let me cut it real
we
quick.
about to make
No.
a Patreon part two.
No. I want to.
Let's run it because I really you know me. I've been a
already
rebel
know.
against this
I
one.
already know.
I want to get to that, but I do. Before we go there, I want to say this though.
We're gonna do a Patreon part 2, so y'all gonna get 2 Patreons.
We might
tonight.
have the next
Y'all gonna
episode for the next. This might be a part
we,
two.
We're
episode.
gonna have to run this
And
because
keep it rolling.
I want to talk about this.
But what I do want to say first, because I do want to answer that, but what I want to say first is, I think it's so important for anybody that's entering a dating relationships to do what Corey said. This should be your first date. Honestly, should be free.
It should be at a park.
No, that's
it
game.
should be at
That's
a
actually
park
a good idea.
No,
or a public library, something.
Yeah, it should be
Part.
free, because if it's free, then y'all both get a chance to see each other on equal playing ground. Because let's keep it a buck. I know women who've done it. I know men who've done it that go out and get a date and it's just free dinner. Like if you really playing the game, honestly, in Atlanta, where you are 4 or 5 to 1, women 4 to 5 to 1.
Oh, yeah.
You can literally go out on a date every night.
And you spending money the way these, man.
I'm about to say
the way
it's 8
stuff
to 1
costs
for
these
other
days.
I mean,
reasons.
but I'm saying but I'm saying as a woman, you can go out in the city of Atlanta 7 days a week and have a date by a different guy, and you can eat good.
Because in Atlanta, it's a lot fewer men that's gonna date women.
Yeah. So it's actually benefit for the men.
That's why. Exactly.
Yeah, true.
That's my point.
But I'm saying but I'm saying even though you can play that game where every night you going out dating somebody,
Correct.
and getting a free meal, or you could be the guy that's going out getting your pick of the litter every day and finding a different woman to take out. My thing is, if you're doing intentional dating, because we married men here, and we men of faith.
Right.
We doing intentional dating at this point, bro. I'm 41.
we ain't outside.
I ain't got time.
Well, I ain't doing dating at all, baby. I don't know what he talking about. I ain't doing no dating. I'm those days are gone. I don't know about him, but my days.
I'm dating my wife, but what I'm saying, I'm speaking to my single black men.
Right. I got you.
Bruh, at this point in your life, you should be doing intentional dating.
Facts.
You can disagree with me, but bro, 40 plus, bro, it got to be. I ain't saying you got to be getting married tomorrow, but the dating got to be intentional at 40 plus.
You know
bro.
what, JD? I'm glad you said it because that actually, conversation that we had before we started recording, and I was talking to Corey. I was like, look, as a part of the conversation was like, at this age of the game, people know themselves,
1,000%.
and so
they should.
Well, they should,
Or have some level of understanding
Let me
of
restate that because you're right. Because at my age, I understand now that I am more complex than what I thought.
Yeah.
So I don't have this illusion around me anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. There
You
should
say
be
that
no
as a
more
man that's
illusion.
10 years beyond like marriage. I'm just saying
You're right.
it's some and
We
you
have
can probably
life
attest to
experience.
this. Is there some people out here that don't know who they are
That's
in our
true.
age bracket?
Right.
That's
right.
true, bro.
And,
They
and,
still
and, and I
shaping
agree with you.
themselves.
So let me put some prerequisites. I am a married man. a man that takes mental health
Okay.
seriously, and so I know myself more, and I am accepted of who I am a little bit more.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna put all of those out there.
I'm just
And
saying
so-
you the top 10%.
Probably
I'm just
one.
keeping it right. I'm just
But
putting
what
it
I
out
was
there.
saying though is that as the older you get, the more set in your ways that you do become, though, right?
Yeah.
And especially if you are a single person, you are really set in your ways because it's only been you, right?
Yeah.
And so what I was saying to Brother Wisby is that at this age, you know more what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna accept.
I got
And so a lot of
standards.
time, yeah, right. And that's the word I look. Thank you.
Standard.
You have your standards, what you're gonna stand for, what you're not, and that makes it at least more upfront. Not easier, but it puts things more upfront, and it helps a little bit more. Is what I would say.
I got
Process of elimination. is
Process of elimination.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
nope. Been there, done that. I'm
Yep.
good.
That
that. You know
part
it.
there.
You know
Yep.
it instantly though.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's just like, okay, I already see what this is gonna be. I'm not going down that road.
Correct. Yep.
Like if we talking and you tell me that Friday I went to blah blah blah, Saturday I went to blah blah blah.
It already tell you what. Like,
It already tells you.
immediately.
Yep.
Oh, you outside? Outside?
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
have.
Just a fun time.
Well, I don't know. I've been to
Long
El Malo, and Malo kind of lit.
Yeah,
But I've been with my wife.
but you been with your wife. But I'm saying if you outside, like if I'm having a conversation with you and I'm trying to, and you're somebody of interest to me,
Yeah.
and you tell me like, if I ask you what, like, so typically, what does your week look like?
Right.
Outside of work.
Right. Right.
And if you tell me like, I probably go to the gym like 2 or 3 days out the week. I usually, I might get up with my homegirls a couple of days. I might, I really like such and such club.
Right.
And then, I like this club too. So you telling me in 7 days out the week, you don't went to the 3 clubs.
Right.
You done went to the
Really
gym.
one, man. Like people still go to clubs.
Yeah, no,
Right.
straight
But
up.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I ain't gonna
But
lie,
that's
like,
what that gives you.
I can't
Right.
even. I don't even know the
Like,
last time I've been to a club.
Club. Yeah, but I'm like,
Club?
if you're telling me that, I'm just man.
If
can
you
call-
going to the club 3 nights out of the
or,
Yeah, it
7,
tells you
or
what you
out,
need
not
to
even
know.
not even club. Just
Yeah.
saying like you're out on the scene.
You out.
Yeah.
past
Yeah,
10
that's
o'clock.
not too much. Yeah.
You ain't got no job. dog.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you ain't gotta
lets
get up
me,
in the morning.
Yeah,
that lets me
you're
know
right.
some things. Like, bro, we're talking to people 35 and up.
Right.
35 and up,
Yeah.
bro.
Actually, let's be clear. We're probably talking to people 40 and up at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
No,
no,
35.
35.
You going out?
35. We was
No,
not we were still out
Not at
a little
35.
bit. A
I
little bit.
wouldn't-
Not
6
not
years ago,
4,
bro.
not 4. Yes, 6 years ago we was out. No. JD.
one day.
That's what I'm saying. 1 2 days. 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
We still was out. Matter of fact, yeah, 35. JD.
Oh, here you go. No, correction. Where were you out at?
Oh, so that's
I
that's
not
the difference.
now.
I wasn't at the club.
I was at your house.
I wasn't at the
That's
club.
facts.
I was at your house.
That's
You was at my
facts.
house.
I
You know what I'm
wasn't at
saying?
the club. That's
fact.
You went at the club.
But you got to remember, we're in a different age bracket.
yeah, but I'm saying 6 years ago, bro, you 35.
Yep, we're from a different time. Remember, you got to understand our social
you.
networking.
I got you.
Is different.
And
You
we're
know what
talking
I'm
to somebody who's 30.
saying? Yep.
I got you.
You know what
I got you.
I mean,
So you gotta
6
take
years
that
ago, if I'm out 3 nights, I'm at one of your shows.
Right.
I
You know
went
what I'm
to a
saying?
bar with the wife, and I'm hanging out with the homie somewhere.
Right.
I'm not at the club 3 nights.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, we are from a different
We are.
era too.
It is a different era.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to kind of
There's a
balance that
different
with it.
influence,
Right.
and you give room
Right.
and space for that influence.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
And so that's what I was saying.
I got you.
However,
I got you.
there's still things that you can read from in terms
Correct.
of what,
1,000.
what is your weekly
Correct.
agenda.
Correct.
Another thing I peep too, man, if it's somebody like I may have an interest in, I'm interested in what type of friends you have.
Oh, that's
Man,
a
like,
whole
for real.
episode.
It's like, cause man, you can meet.
Oh, we
somebody-
doing 3 episodes
we
tonight,
might have to
man?
real.
run another
It's
one.
like-
Dog,
It
Corey,
ju-
that
it
was
ju-
a
it's
good
just
one.
like
That was a good
that's
one.
she'll
That tell
bad
you a
influence
lot.
on your life.
Damn,
I don't know about
man,
that.
Corey, that
If
was a
that's
good
one
one.
of your dogs, like one of
Yeah.
your girls, like
Yeah,
bro,
boy. Like, hold up. This
Boy,
your
that's
dog.
the turn off, man.
Because when
We
I
might
look
need
on
to
the
pour
gram-
another drink to this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Jesus.
yeah, that's
for real. Like yeah, I peeped that, man.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
right.
like,
You're right, though. You're right.
yeah,
Your friend circle tells a lot about you
Yeah,
as
a
well.
lot.
Yeah.
Tells a lot.
And well, I'm when I speak on this, I'm only speaking from my own experiences.
Right.
But from my own experiences, once you the women in my life that I know, once they reach a certain age, they rocking with who they rock with. And I think men too. I don't want to single and say just women, but most people at a certain, you get to a certain age, you rock with who you rock with,
Yeah.
and you've weeded out your lit friends.
I'll say men are better at that than women though.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real. Like I think just from what I've seen, my experience, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
speak on everybody
Yeah,
else,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like this is a perfect example.
Yeah.
And I know maybe 2-3 other examples similar to this, where it's like we found ours 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like women still trying to figure it out in some ways.
Yeah.
In some settings. Now some groups like they
They
know
are
who their
good.
people
Yep.
are, they
Yep.
good, they've been this way for 20 years, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's more common with men that like we figured that out. a
Like,
lot
this my
earlier.
guy, I'm
This
cool.
my guy. That's gonna be my guy for the next 40 years. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Women-
not only that, Marlon, because you're talking. So with men, let me just say it this way. I'm going to give an example. At my stage of life, I will put my inner circle, my secondary circle, my third circle, and my fourth circle up against anybody's circle.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Because I am very selective
Yeah.
now about who are in those various circles.
100%.
Yeah.
Up until about that fourth circle.
Yep.
When you get outside of that, I'm just like, you're more of an associate type thing.
Yeah.
And so,
That's real.
But it's and to that point, it's hard for me to find women same age group that have a 1 and 2 circle.
yes, they usually have one
They got
circle.
one circle.
They got one circle.
And it's smaller than our one circle.
It is smaller than our one.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep,
One
I
circle
agree.
might be one other.
Correct.
One
That
Correct.
part.
Or it might be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But it's not like us. Like in my first circle, I have you guys from my 7. Then I have my
You got your 10.
I have my 14. I have
Okay.
another 7 from when I was in
home.
high school, right? And that makes my first circle.
Yeah.
Then my second circle is probably about another 15,
Yeah.
right? Just from college, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And but from women, I don't hear that same thing.
No, you don't. You
it's
won't.
usually like a 1 or
Won't.
2 or 3 in their first circle, maybe even a 4 or 5, right?
It don't
and
matter
then
if they line sisters. It don't matter. You won't find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then the second
They
circle
weed
is
out
like
quick, bro.
maybe
Weed out,
another 7 at the most. At
I
the
mean,
most.
I mean, bro, I don't even want to do it, but we can. Like, how many friends do your wife talk to on a regular basis?
She got a top 5.
Same
top
for you.
5, yeah, probably.
5.
Yeah,
Same for
top
you.
5, yeah,
If not even 5.
Same for me, if that.
yeah, it's 5.
But I'm saying, I'm talking about these are like day to day,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah,
if we keep it a
5.
buck, not even day to day,
Not even.
You're not
that
even
day.
day to day.
not even day to day. But they, I know for a fact that my wife got like a strong 3-4 who she's just like,
Yeah.
she got the high school friend, she got like the 3 line sisters, and then but outside of that, and her secondary circle
Is here.
is here,
Is here.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Facts.
right? Like that's just, I mean, just being honest, like
100%.
and it is what it is at that point. It don't go that deep. Like I got outside of y'all, I got people who I can call for just about anything
Same.
Same. Yeah, same.
that understand my lifestyle, understand
Same.
that I'm a married man with kids, and they ain't gonna put me in a crazy situation.
But and not only that, they intermingle. Like you guys know my second
Y'all
circle.
know my second circle.
And I know you.
we can all pull up. It's gonna be like
It's gonna be like we
7
all-
extended.
Sometimes people are confused and think that we're all one circle.
Yep.
yeah, because it just is like that.
It's like
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
Yep.
But you ain't gonna see that most of the time
Nope.
on
Yeah.
that side, which is funny. Though,
Yep.
but yeah.
But if you bring that up, they're gonna cuss you out. Boy, they will cuss you out.
Can't even do
You
it.
ain't gonna tell me who my friends are.
It's like
That part.
could, but we ain't got to go
That
there.
part.
But it is funny like that though, man. Like, and honestly, until we started having this conversation, I never really gave it a lot of thought. But I mean, bro, I see it. It's really like that.
It really
It's
is.
and I don't
It really
know.
is.
I can't even pinpoint why.
I put it like this: thinkers that are young, our lady counterparts. Like, tell us why.
Yeah.
Be honest. Like, why you on?
JD, give them the number to call.
404-939-6477.
Call, leave a message. And we really want to know this because we really want to have this conversation.
Right.
Because the only way that we can grow as a society is if we have these conversations openly.
So they leave the voicemail. We can play it on the pod.
Play it on the pod.
We
Play it.
have,
So
we
tell
have
us why.
We have a question right now. If we can go through it, this is perfect time to do an Ask a Black Man segment. Listener question. Okay, here we go. What's a money mistake you made in a relationship that you'll never repeat?
Ooh.
In a relationship?
In a relationship. that
Money
you'll never
mistake.
repeat.
Ooh.
Get deep.
See, that's going to be kind of hard for us. And the reason, well, at least for me, let me speak for just me. It's going to be hard for me because I am married now and I won't make that mistake again. But when I was dating, it was trying to be something that I wasn't.
Okay.
You know, because somebody wanted something,
Yeah.
I paid for that something.
Instead of just being like, I can't do it right
Instead of just being like, I can't do that right now.
Money mistake.
And I think that's probably and it's probably gonna be that type of flavor for just about every man,
Yeah.
realistically.
To be honest, man, I don't think I ever like.
But you see Wisby, you different.
Yeah, I'm gonna say all about
Yeah.
whatever he about to say. I think I'm falling right where he at. I don't think I done made him a money mistake.
Yeah. Not
Now,
no.
I mean, I have one that is, it's not, I mean, it in the grand scheme of things, in a marriage, it is a money mistake,
Right.
but it wasn't like I was hiding. It was just like it was really lack of communication.
Yeah.
So this has probably been about, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 years ago, maybe, if I don't know. But I had made a business decision where I like used my credit card to purchase something for business purposes, but this was before I knew how to do business. So it wasn't like use a business credit card to make a business transaction. This was like use my personal card to buy like some equipment or something like that. That in my mind, like, you know, I was paying for it and I had like some invoices that were pending that was supposed to come in that was going to pay for it directly. But you know how that life go.
Yeah.
Somebody's supposed to buy a beat, then buy a beat.
Then buy it, yep.
Now I'm stuck with like $500 bill or whatever. But I didn't intentionally hide that from my wife. I would just took it on the chin like, dang, I made a mistake. I just got to hustle and pay this off. And this was like flat broke time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 500 was like, man, that's trying to come up 500. Yeah. So it's like, I remember just on some, I'm trying to like, you know, come up with it. And I don't even know what happened. Maybe we were trying to get an apartment or something. And like, it was a credit check situation. And it just showed up, you know, and it was just like, she's like, what's this? And I was just like, oh yeah, this is such and such. Like I bought it. I was trying to do something for and she was just like, why you didn't this is something you were supposed to talk
I
about.
done made more money mistakes in my marriage than I've ever made like prior to.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now that I agree 100%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've read this as a marriage. It said relationship, but
When I heard relationship, I was thinking like
thinking about
single.
pre-marriage.
Oh no, I'm talking about
Pre-marriage.
I'm talking about
But I
marriage.
have made more money mistakes in marriage
Yeah,
than
yeah.
I've ever made as a single man.
Yo, yeah, definitely same.
Yeah,
Same.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Like what kind of money mistakes?
Like just assuming that I could make a decision about something that
Without talking to
to them or without considering them or like, you know.
Especially
It's like-
at the
and
beginning,
I'll be
Corey.
honest. Like as a man who like, you know, I've been in the music industry, so I had royalty. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna set that, you know, something to the side. And
Yeah.
it was like where we do that
What
at?
we doing with that?
Where we- you know, like
Well, let me take it a step further.
Yeah.
I ain't even go, you know, yes to him, but to me, it's like, I got a job, you got a job. What you mean? I gotta come ask you, you know?
Yeah.
And that's things that as a married person, you gotta learn that it's not necessarily about asking permission, but it's about that communication.
communication.
1000%.
It's not even that they would like
Right.
like if whatever I wanted to do with it, it's not that they would necessarily have a problem with it. It's the fact that I didn't say that.
You didn't say
it's
it.
the fact that I did it on my own.
Correct.
And so now it
Yeah.
seems like I was doing it secretively.
Because
or
they
now
need to be involved in
they
the
need to be
conversation.
involved in the decision.
Yeah.
It's all about a mutual decision. So, you know, it's all about communication. It's all about making decisions together. And you know what I've learned is like there are no decisions that are to be made on my own. Like at the end of the day, as a married man, like we're a unit. If something's coming in, if something is incoming financially, we both need to know about it.
And to be clear, he might be further along because I still struggle with it as far as like, and it's a more of a It's probably pride. You know, let's just be
call it what it is. That's good stuff.
It's pride.
good.
It's like, hey, I work, I get my check.
Yep.
You do whatever you do, you get your check.
It's therapeutic.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just really about just humbling yourself and realizing like, hey, it's about more than just you.
Yeah.
And I still struggle with it.
Yeah.
And it's probably something for me personally I will struggle with because y'all know me. I was the person like throw it out the window.
You used to say that at least twice
I
a
used
week.
to say that at least twice a week.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that definitely is an active struggle for me because,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not even thinking about things like that. Sometimes I make decisions and I'm not thinking about that because I have to, you know, and I tell my wife all the time, like, I'm responsible for hundreds of people. You know, at the height of my career, I have been responsible for over 1,000 people under me. And so I make decisions because I'm supposed to make decisions, you know? And so a lot of times I'm not even thinking about the decisions I make, but I am trying to, I'm trying to grow personally to understand that professionally, that's okay because that's what I'm getting paid to do. Privately, it is not.
I was gonna say
okay,
they're tiers.
There are
There's like-
tiers.
There's
Yeah,
everyone else, and then there's
Right.
family.
Right.
There's everyone else. There's family, including kids, and then there is wife.
Yes.
And
That's a bar.
And I'm telling you, boy,
Wife needs to be included in
Wife.
everything.
wife
Yeah, and I
hits
think-
every tier.
And I
That's the-
and I struggle with that.
I got you.
That's,
Gonna be
that's
real.
the
Yeah,
part
100%.
where it's like
Appreciate your
somebody
truth.
in my situation, when you go back to setting your ways.
And that's
like,
why I told you
that's
earlier
gonna be a
before we
huge
got on the show, you know what I
transition
said to
like,
you.
I gotta tell you what?
I'm gonna be real with you
But
though.
It's not as hard as you
When
think
you
it is.
find the right one, dog,
It's all
it's
gonna
gonna
come
get
easier.
easier and easier.
Well-
Even if it's a challenge, it'll still be easier because you just, I mean, I'll put it like this, especially when it comes to finances, because people have their own ideas of finances and how to handle it. What works for us, income come into one place.
One place.
And then
That's not everybody's story, but for us, it's the same way.
yeah,
Yeah.
income,
One place.
income come into one place. And what we, well, not even now, because like now I don't work a traditional job, but when I was working a traditional job, both of our checks go into one place. Bless you. And we both take a piece of that and that's deposited into our own personal account to where like you
For
do
sure.
what you want to do with
Do what
that
you do
money.
with it.
You
Yeah.
do what you want to do with that money. That's yours. But like the bulk of that comes here.
Yeah.
And then from there, you know, we investment accounts, savings accounts, bill accounts, like from there. But boom. And for that worked for us because in that space, we're able to see everything that's coming in. Bless you.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, even now, bro, like I remember when wife asked like, cause I had like my gym membership, like I pay for my gym membership or whatever. Like that's not out of our
Yeah.
boat. And she was just like, wait, I was like, well, yeah, but like, you know, I just pay for it, you know? And I mean, I wouldn't even,
Yeah.
to me, it wasn't like a big deal. But she was just like, no, I don't understand. I was just like, well, you know, like I still get money here, money there, where I'm not even,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it, not that, because it's like such a small thing, right? Like I'm thinking about like, oh yeah, like this right here just from somebody bought a beat yesterday. So I'm like, in my brain ain't even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't crossed my mind at all. I'm just like, yeah, this is just sitting there.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no, like, you know, this is a family situation here. You know what I'm saying? And then so we had to like really just learn how to, no matter what, it got to come here.
Yeah.
And if it come here, then we can go from there. You know
It's
what
all
I'm
about
saying?
that communication.
So
you
let me
gotta-
ask you this, because I had a conversation with somebody about this. So the individual accounts, like, should the husband and wife have access to your
Everything.
personal accounts,
Everything.
Um,
In my
or
scenario,
it just depends on?
I think it depends. I think it depends on the household.
Yeah.
because I've seen this work in like a few different ways, depending on like just friends and understanding like us having conversations about what happens in certain homes. Like in my home, there's one centralized account. That account is broken down into
several other accounts.
several other
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
But we both have access to everything.
yeah.
We both make decisions about all of it, right? No, let me correct that. So my wife runs a business within that same setting. She makes decisions about that business, and I trust those decisions because I have access to it, you know, because I intentionally also have my own version of business, which is just my career, right? Like, so she's got her career, I got my career. But within that, all of that impacts our home base like account. And we are visibly like, we see all of that, right? And honestly, to be like fully frank, like she is the home manager in 20,000 more ways than I am. It's how we're wired, you know? I'm very loose, I'm very free. She's very meticulous. And I thank God for her because she sees everything. She manages everything. She makes decisions about everything. I trust those decisions. I make decisions about a whole lot of other stuff too. And that's the balance.
Yeah.
I've seen it where they've been completely separate. And then like, it's almost like I make this, you make this, we agree upon these things. You pay for this, I pay for this, you pay for this, I pay for this, you pay for this. And then we add money here and we enjoy this together, but we're very separate. And it works.
Yeah.
So I would say like there's not necessarily a right way.
Right.
What's necessary is clear communication.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, for us, like I think Marlon and I, we're the same. Like everything goes in one place. But to answer your question about like the personal accounts, I have my wife's like we have a file with shared passwords.
Yeah.
So she got access to everything. I got access to everything. But I've never logged into my wife's.
Yeah, so I got you.
Yeah, I've
100%.
never logged into
Same.
my wife's
Just
personal
see what
account.
she-
I don't honestly I don't care.
Yeah,
So,
same.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I have access to it, and which every married couple should, because
Yeah.
like, you know, life
Something
is
happened
fleeing,
and-
bro. We don't know.
right,
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, I mean, what we do is a percentage. I mean, and the percentage, they just say 10%. Like 80% goes into our main checking account. Then you take 10%, that's your play money. 10%, that's your play
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you do whatever you want to do with that. But still, like right now, if my wife woke up at 3:00 in the morning, and be like, man, what's going on in his bank account? Like she could literally log in and see.
Yeah.
I mean, she log in all the time, just like she's like Marlon said, she is the money manager of our household. Like she, bro, I'm over here doing something else, bro.
I ain't even thinking about it.
Knock yourself out. I don't like. Go ahead. I don't.
I know my wife has like information to all my bank accounts. So
Yeah.
instead of it going to a joint account, mine going to my personal account because I do most of the payment of the bills and things like that. But my wife has access to all of my accounts.
Yeah.
So, and I don't even care what's in her account.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't care because, like you said, like my wife is the one that really is more meticulous about money and things like that. To me, did I get paid? Okay, we good.
there?
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
boom.
That's me. My wife definitely needs to account for more. So I don't really care about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Because fortunately and unfortunately, I guess you could say, for me, I'm making so many business decisions at work. I'm glad that she's the one that's worried about the money in the house.
Because I ain't got time. I don't even have the mental capacity.
I don't have the mental
Same,
capacity,
bro. Same.
and I don't. You know, a lot of times she don't understand why I don't have the mental capacity. I'm like, babe, I have so much to deal with because I'm dealing with people's jobs,
Man,
their family lives.
brain is fried by the time I walk in the
I'm
house.
fried.
Fried.
I'm done. I done had to make so many decisions at work.
Yep.
You know, whether it's to keep people, to fire people, we're gonna purchase this, we're not gonna purchase this. We're short on
budget.
this budget. I don't want to deal with
Strategy
my
for the
budget.
next 3 years.
Strategy for the next 3 years. Hey, what's our marketing plan?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you delivering on? What's your strategy?
I'm still trying to figure this out.
Right. How are you measuring your strategy? I don't have time.
Can I tell y'all one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Even though y'all doing this in y'all jobs,
She doing it at home.
no, I ain't. Well, she is, but I wouldn't even. Not even. I'm talking about just. I'm keeping on the Black Man Thing podcast. Y'all are literally doing the jobs of entrepreneurs. What do y'all
Yeah.
realize?
Oh, yeah.
of that?
Yeah. We do.
Like that's every day.
Yep.
Where you're trying to.
Spitting facts.
But you know, because and the only reason why I bring this up is because I have conversation with people who's like, bro, I don't have the bandwidth to be an entrepreneur. But you just describe
just
entrepreneurship.
No. Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? And so
100%.
I that just hit me just then because I was just like, there are so many people who say like, bro, I couldn't do what you're doing. I'm like, no, bro, you literally doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing it. You just got a consistent paycheck to do it. That's the difference.
That's the
The
difference.
thing that
That's
hit
the
me,
difference.
the thing that hit me was what I just said, which is like the inverse of that is that those are the decisions she's making at home. And we've had like me and my wife have had constant open dialogue about this. That's how we stay level. It's just like, this is all of me. This is all the things I'm doing. Well, she like, well, why are you doing all that? Your son is driving me crazy. Your daughter needs blah 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 these decisions. I got to figure this out. Blah blah blah. And it's the same. And I think like for you talked about earlier, you were being real honest about where you are and how you struggle, right? And so let me give you some game. And everybody that's listening is just like, if you can picture your life the opposite and see what your wife or what your significant other is going through as the same weight, not necessarily the same decisions, not the same scenario, not the same. It ain't the same.
Yeah, no.
But the weight of it is the same.
Real talk.
Yep.
I agree. You will understand that like the decisions that we're making in two totally different worlds, they match up.
Correct.
Even.
Correct.
And they wear down on each other the same way.
Yep.
So when you walk in the house tired, annoyed, pissed off, all you want to do is walk out of whatever job you blah, blah, blah. The wife feels the exact same way.
Yep.
And that's where you see each other as like, dang, we doing this together. We're partners. We in it together. Let's get these kids down. Let's Netflix and chill.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can tell you
100%.
definitively, bro. I don't know what the hell going on with my kids at school. I don't know that calendar.
And that's the point. But you got everything else on your brain.
Yeah.
But your wife holding down.
But she holds it down, and she'll tell me what needs to be done. Like, look, like tomorrow, Noelle got something. She was like, yeah, you know what Noelle got? Like,
First time I heard it.
Yeah, put it
first
on the
time.
calendar, man.
Even if she told me,
First time.
So I will say I do know, but I do understand that my wife is handling that. And so I do, to your point, Marlon, I'm 100% in agreement. I know what I am doing and I know what she's doing and I know that we are equal in it.
Yeah.
Because
that's
if
a
it
fact.
wasn't for me taking care of that, she wouldn't be able to do that and vice versa.
Yeah.
And so I really understand that. And that's why I try to, at least for my wife, try to give her grace. And I try to tell her, like, look, babe, I'm not putting additional stress on you. That's you. I'm not expecting X, Y, and Z because I know what you're doing and I value what you're doing. And so I keep trying to say, hey, it's not me. I'm not asking you to do anything additional because I know what you're doing because I know what I'm doing as well and I know it's equal.
That's like something that we actually deal with in our home because my wife, she's a Virgo.
And I'm a Virgo.
My wife like to keep a clean space. My wife like things a certain manner, which I respect and I love about her. But sometimes with that, my wife will put an extra pressure on herself to get things done when I can tell her like, babe, I ain't even thought about that.
That's you thinking about
That's
it.
you thinking. I'm not even honestly, I'm not even worried about that.
I don't even care if it get done.
Don't even care.
I don't even care if it get
Bro,
done.
I don't even care if it get done.
Because to us, it don't matter. It's not necessary.
It don't
But-
matter.
but
It's not
to them it is.
necessary.
But to them it is, and that's
to
what
them
I
it
had.
is.
That's
Yep.
the part I was about to say. That's what I had to learn, like,
Yep.
because I've had those conversations. Like, babe, I don't even. She was like, no, you understand? I gotta do this, and on top of that, I gotta wash my hair. I gotta do this,
Yeah,
and I was
boy.
like, babe, why don't you just wash your hair? Don't worry about the other stuff.
No.
That's
Yep.
me.
No.
That's
That-
man brain.
That's
Yep.
man
Yeah,
brain
yeah,
is
yeah.
so logical, and it
Bruh.
makes a ton of
Ton of
sense
sense.
because you're like, this don't like. Forget all that. Take care of you.
Yeah,
They're like,
go-
no.
Yes.
And you like,
Because-
why? And they like,
if I don't do this,
because.
if I don't do this, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do it later on. And
Yep,
I'm like,
that's exactly
man
right.
brain, bro.
Me and my
It's
wife just
different.
had that same conversation. I was like, well, baby, why are you doing laundry X, Y, and Z? She's like, because if I don't do it today, then that means I'm going to have to do 4 or 5 laundry.
I'm like, no, you don't.
that's me. I'm
Why?
like,
Who
why?
said you got to do laundry?
I'm saying the
in
same
so
thing.
I ain't gotta do no
in
laundry.
That scenario, so you'd be like, I'll do the laundry.
Why?
In my head, I'm like,
the laundry, they got enough clothes for next week.
and so that's me. And that's so he's saying exactly. I'm like, well, baby, you don't have to do it because they got 30,000 clothes, right?
No, but any pile is a stress.
that's a stress.
It's a stress to them.
And for me, I'm like, I don't even see the pile.
I don't even see the pile.
Matter of fact,
I'm like, what pile?
The
I'm
pile
like,
is
what
cute.
pile?
The pile is decorative.
Right. I'm like, what pile we talking about?
Bro, I told my wife one day.
We got 2 episodes in this conversation.
Well,
by the way.
figure we can keep this going. We do a
Yeah.
part 1 and part 2 if we need to.
Yeah.
But one day I was talking to my wife, bro, and she was like, "Y'all recording tonight? Oh my god, I got to clean up. Oh my god, I got to fold up all these clothes."
No.
I was like, babe, leave them clothes right there on the sofa.
Right.
I don't care. Trust me, don't none of them
Pile
care.
can be right there. It's
And
part
the
of the Black
kids,
Man
kids
Think
definitely
podcast.
don't care.
I'm like,
Kids don't
babe,
get it.
Hey,
them
this your
clothes.
house. If I'm coming in, if I
Bruh.
don't like it, you
Right.
can keep it moving.
I'm like, babe, them clothes. Look, I was like, we be in here. Them clothes, let them clothes sit on the sofa, cut the light out.
We ain't going out there.
It'll be all right tomorrow. Like I ain't worrying about all that. And then, and honestly, what I've been trying to do a better job of is like, you know, I'll do some of that
Yeah.
stuff too. Like, you know,
yeah.
I'll fold up some clothes.
Yep.
You know,
I'll put the clothes up.
I hate folding.
Oh, I
up
hate it
clothes.
with a passion.
I hate
it
folding
with
up
a
clothes.
Dishes. But
Me
I
either.
do it
Like,
every
I
I actually am okay with dishes. Clothes, I hate it.
I can't
with a passion.
stand, man. I can't stand laundry.
My
bro.
clothes be
My
chilling.
clothes are actually upstairs in the room
In
in,
a
the
pile.
basket right now.
Oh,
in
yours
the
in the
basket.
back. Mine be in a
In the
pile
basket, bro.
on the
When you need
ground
something,
in the
just go
bedroom.
It's been there for a week. No cap. And my wife washes clothes every day, so like they just add it
Every
on. No, she washes
actually,
My wife washes clothes every day.
Every day,
too.
dog. She
And
washes
I'm
clothes
like,
every day.
why? I say, why?
Every day.
because if I don't do it now, it won't get done.
That's what. Yeah, I'm like,
They say the same thing, dog.
yeah,
I say that.
They really do.
Every-
Women are from Venus and men
go
are
through
from
a
Mars.
lot.
That's what they say, right?
Bro,
Yeah,
I cap you. No, no cap at all. However, this
every day.
Every day, every day.
a load of clothes
boy, with
being
these
washed in
babies.
this household.
I called my wife yesterday. I said, "What you doing, baby? Laundry." I called her today. What you doing? Laundry.
Laundry.
Why?
Every day.
Why?
It take time. My mama to this day. Mom, what you? Yeah, I gotta load these.
Yep.
Every
day.
3 things in there. They washing.
day.
Wash
Because
find stuff to wash.
They don't like the sight of
Yep.
Yeah, it
it's
is
out of order.
But that
Yeah.
it
Yes,
is. There
I
is
don't want
a God given. I'm just gonna call it God given innate like ability to sort a home. Women have that.
They have that.
Men do not.
Yeah.
And as much as we might be sounding like we're complaining now, I can
I'm
speak.
not.
I can speak for
it is
everybody
respect.
It's respect.
here. If we were to walk into a house that ain't clean,
Yeah. It's a problem.
we would be like,
We'd be
bro,
looking like what-
what's going on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it has to get to a certain level of dirty for us to notice.
Yep.
So if it get to that level of like out of
it
order,
has to get to filth
yeah.
Yes.
for us to notice. For
If I
women,
go to your house and you got dishes in the sink, look like they've been there for a couple days.
I mean, they ain't nothing.
Yeah, to me it's
To me,
nothing. But
I'm
my
just
wife
like,
is
I'ma
like,
get,
oh,
like-
I got to do
Dishes in it for a couple days.
It's annoying when my wife walks down, literally down the steps, in the house, and there are like more than, I put it like this: we got a big island in our kitchen. Mm-hmm. If 40% of that island is covered with anything, she could have put it there. Mm-hmm. If it's covered, stress goes to the roof.
Yeah.
If it's clear, my house looks like it is it's something.
Yeah.
It's something that triggers, and I think it has more to do with like just how different we are. But like she functions so clearly in a clean house. So on the weekends,
Yeah, I
after I
agree.
finish locking in, I'm like, kids, we got work to do. Like, let's get the house in order. Put your toys up. You sweep. Take trash out. Go put the laundry up. She come downstairs. I mean, I'm gonna have a good weekend
Yeah.
because she's in a good space.
yeah.
Bro, let me offer both of y'all, if y'all haven't, a gym. If you don't, because some y'all might have it, I don't know. Get you a Roomba or an equivalent.
Oh, what?
A Roomba
What
or
is that?
an equivalent.
What is it?
Sir.
It sweeps. up.
By
Oh,
itself.
one of
by
them
itself.
little
Yes,
robots.
I got one for Mother's Day.
Mine is called Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Sweet.
Bro, let me tell you, dog.
Roomba.
I got one for, and I don't have, I got like a knockoff, but it's, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I got one for Mother's Day. And when I got it, in my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm trying to add some, I'm doing something, whatever. I don't think my wife understood how great that gift is, because every day my wife would sweep. Because that's just her thing. She
She sees
can't,
it.
She can't live in that.
can't even-
Like when you spoke of dishes, I can. There's every day, no matter what time. If I come home late, the dishes are clean.
Bob Sweetman right now.
That's what I'm saying. Sink,
Bob
I'm
Sweetman
looking
right
up
now.
Roomba
sink,
right now.
sink is clean.
Look at Bob Sweet. He good too.
All of that,
Bob working.
and it's I've never came home to a dirty kitchen.
Yeah.
But that's just her thing. Like it
Yeah.
has to be clean before she go to bed. Like that's a part of what she does, right? And so, but getting that, what I did, it allowed one less thing for her to think about.
Gotcha. and it create a whole world of like peace.
It creates a peace
That's
because
crazy.
it's just like they ain't got to worry about sweeping or like.
And that joint be legit. You just
Go ahead
So
and do it.
yours called Tom. You said something.
No, mine. I mean, Roomba is like the.
Oh, yeah, I see
It-
Roomba.
That's the
it's
top of the line.
yeah.
That's gonna cost you some money though.
It's about $129 though.
That's
Yeah,
the Roomba?
Yeah, Roomba,
That's probably-
vac, robot.
They have so
vacuum.
many different.
Yeah,
Roomba is
right.
also
They got
one of the
levels.
first
They
ones.
got
It was one
levels.
of the first ones that came out.
Yeah.
Now you have like Bob.
Mine is called LaFun. I definitely got a knockoff one, but mine was like 120, 140, something like that. But still, it was just, bruh. It's
Mine sweeps and mops.
yeah. See, mine just sweep, but the sweep. If you can, I would say get the sweep and the mop. One.
Get the sweep and the
Yeah.
mop.
Hey,
one,
boy,
boy.
hey, listen, we live in the AI age. I better chill out with these robots, but they're gonna be doing
hey.
more to sweeping and mopping.
They can. I can kick that one though. It's small enough. I can.
I can kick this little
Hit
one.
the off button.
Yeah, I can get off button on that one. Yeah.
They're gonna be handling business.
Unplug his ass.
Chill out.
But you know,
Chill out,
I
boy.
just say that helped out a lot, bro, because that's like one less thing for her to have to think about.
Right.
It's just
I
like
agree.
it's automatic. Like there's no, you know, yeah, she might pick up a broom and, you know, because they not perfect, right? Like they might miss a spot here and there.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, and you got kids too. Kids gonna make a mess all day long, bro. Yeah,
Yep.
you can do about it. But it's just one less thing where it's like 7 o'clock that joint come on. It's sweeping up while we getting the kids ready for bed. It's doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we ain't got to think about it. Go around the whole house, take about 2 hours, go right back to the charger.
Yep.
Did everything by itself. You know what I'm saying? But it makes a huge difference in the household. You know what I'm saying? So that's just y'all take that with y'all. That's just a little bonus gift. That's
Like you missed a spot over there.
Hey, Roomba need to pull up on the Black Man Think podcast.
Black Man
Hit
Think
that little
podcast.
corner right
Yeah,
there.
hit that little corner.
Get that little hole over there.
Oh man. We got anything else?
I mean, we cooked. We got more to talk about though. I think that conversation that we started with, we can go deeper into because there's a psychological
Yeah, I agree.
something that is happening in terms of the expectations that takes place when you go on your first date and what women expect and what men expect.
Yep,
Oh, the
I
women
agree.
gonna have some feedback from that.
They're gonna.
Like,
Hey,
you
I
ask
want to
me
hear
that,
it though.
you
I
better
want
pay-
like let
you better pay
let
for
us
that.
respond to the feedback. Let me hear the real feedback.
Yep.
What did you think about what we said in this episode, part 1, part 2? What you got to say about the rest of it? For
sure.
we got something to say about it.
Yeah.
As always, man, it's a Black Man Think podcast where we elevate our black men because black men be out here thinking. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and tell somebody. Go to Patreon. Bonus content is over there where we kick back a little bit more on Patreon. But we're trying to get to 1,000 Patreon subscribers, bro. That's the goal.
Where are we at right now, JD?
They don't need to know that. That's for Patreon.
Oh,
They don't need to know that.
facts.
Okay.
Facts. Go to
Help
Patreon
us,
and figure
help.
out.
We ain't at 1,000.
We ain't at 1,000.
We trying to get
Well,
to
we trying to
1,000.
get there.
We're trying to get to 1,000. We'll see y'all next week.
Tell 10 friends.
There you go.
The Black Men Think Podcast.